own life a fairy tale. And because life is uncertainty, life is to go into the uncertainty. This is what makes you feel alive. My days are filled with creating, friendships, and deep conversations. That's why I love to live in Amsterdam. We are living in Amsterdam, but it's just a small village. But I think we are all looking for something deeper on a deeper level, and it's really the making love part. We call it making love, but do we really feel this? I really didn't know I wanted to talk about sex. The most important thing is that you cannot get wisdom out of other people, that you have to get this wisdom out of yourselves. So you have to look inside and feel, connect, and then you know. Such amazing days. I can really say from the moment I've been to Peru, everything is one big blessing, and I'm so surprised that I feel so good all the time. And I think the ceremonies that I've done in Peru are the most effective ones that I've done, because they really changed my life. And it's so powerful that these shamans, they sing one-on-one, and all the time, like, I cannot even believe. And it's also nice because you feel that this is your true nature. I also felt it in the ceremonies with Nak, the other shaman. I think to do ayahuasca ceremonies with shamans are way more powerful. This is what I experienced, and I'm now analyzing and actually more seeing like what should I do in the future. And I see that actually my goal is to remember people that you have to make your own life a fairy tale. You have to make your life a story who is the most amazing, joyful story of everyone's life. So you have to just jump. And because life is uncertainty, life is to go into the uncertainty. This is where you find joy. So jump here, jump there, go into the unknown. This is what makes you feel alive. Okay, I'm even laughing about myself, but this is really what I experience, and I'm doing it all the time. The only thing or the struggle that you have inside is then like, why am I different? Why can I not be like everyone else? But you are not like everyone else, or actually you are like everyone else. And I think everyone is the most happy person when you go into these unknown worlds, when you go and jump in these adventures. And what I really love is that I have so many great friends around me, because now I'm going into the city, seeing other friends again, and like my days are filled with creating, friendships, and deep conversations, meeting new people. And this is what makes me so much alive, and that's why I love to live in Amsterdam. And yeah, I go jumping on my bike again. I love this girl. I love this girl so much. It's Mila. I'm here. I really have to laugh. I'm here at the house of Lerke. You're almost neighbors, and every time I'm going to the grocery store, I pass her house, and then many times I come ringing the bell, and we're always talking about life, which is really so serious for both of us. Okay. So we are
the happy neighbor family.
Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah. What neighborhood is this?
Buurt.
Yeah. We are living in Amsterdam, but it's just a small village. It's a very small village. I'm here in the Pijp in Amsterdam. I've been searching for feathers because I wanted to create those things that I bought in Ibiza. But I cannot find it. I went here and there, I did research online, and I cannot find the right thing, so it's not meant to be. This is so funny. We just became friends today on Facebook, and that's why I looked on his Facebook, and now we see each other.
Yeah.
So, good morning. Good morning. I'm doing my makeup and I'm making myself ready. I feel now, it's really unbelievable. The moment that I've been to Peru, I don't know if it's because I closed my past or whatever, because in Peru I haven't been thinking about my adventure in the Netherlands with ayahuasca at all. And yeah, it was like one step in Peru and everything was positive. From the first step until the last. Ibiza, it was one big party, and I mean, there's always ups and downs, but I can almost say I've only been feeling good. I don't know, it feels that I'm in a really high vibration. I'm in such a positive vibration. I'm closer to heaven now, or heaven is closer to me. In my heart, because there's where we receive. This is what I experienced. And it's also interesting, like, why would you drink ayahuasca for so many times? Why not just once? Yeah, of course, I mean, I work with ayahuasca, so it's different. But I also see, like, for example, the shamans, they drink ayahuasca so many times, but they have another function. But the way to become a shaman, and I also realized, like, actually you can become a shaman. Of course, you did not grow up in South America or in the Amazon, but you can become one by doing the plant diets. Do dietas, and dieta means that you are only eating or drinking plants, or maybe you have some rice and some quinoa and something else, but like no vegetables. Yeah, it's really a dry diet, and drinking also other plants, because there are so many plants that can heal you. We were also drinking plants in Peru to open up your heart. Yeah, so when you do the dietas, you come to a higher level in the ayahuasca world, and this is where you receive to be a channel, and so you can heal other people. And actually, I have had that beginning, because the last two ceremonies that I did, I received like, you're a channel now to give your love and positive energy to the group. And also ceremonies that we did in the Netherlands, and I was drinking with, yeah, I was drinking and guiding. I also received instructions like, do this work here, do that work here, put your energy there. And I see now we can all become a shaman, kind of. So this is one reason to drink more, and would be a huge honor for me to come to a point that I can really sing for the people and, yeah, do this work. I think actually that is the most beautiful thing that I can imagine. But I also feel like this goes step by step, so I'm not in a hurry at all. Slowly ayahuasca was telling me and welcoming me with this role, or is already for a while actually. It's also not a choice from your own head or from your own mind. It's just you get an invitation from ayahuasca, I would say. So I've had some touch, like some invitations. But why would you drink more often ayahuasca? Because it gives so much each time. That's my story. And I mean, you feel so home, and it's so amazing. Even when you have a hard time, still, you know, it gives you so much afterwards. It's not the ceremony itself, it's what's happening afterwards. And I think you go so fast. And yeah, see it as a flower who has to grow through the light. You grow faster to the light. You go, and I said, like, yes, just said, like, heaven is closer to me, or I'm close to you, to heaven. This is what you receive in your heart. Heaven is not a place, but it's just how you feel inside. And I feel better and better. But I'm gonna do my makeup now. We're driving the car. Jens is driving the car.
Van de engel.
Oh, van de engel! I'm having dinner and I was listening to music and then there was a song playing. It's I'm Not in Love from 10cc. And it's a very interesting song text. I've never been listening to it like that. It's a man who says like, I'm not in love, and like, so if I call you, it's just a silly phase that I'm going through in my life right now, and don't tell your friends about the two of us. It's just that I feel good with you, but I'm not in love. It's just this phase of my life. I want to be with you somehow. I thought like, wow, we women, we live way more in our hearts, and in general it's more that when you're dating together, a man can maybe have the goal to just have sex and a woman falls in love, because we are way more connected with our intuition, with our hearts, and I think we are all hungry for really have that, so we can have sex and not being fulfilled, and have sex again and not being fulfilled, and have sex and have sex. But I really didn't know I wanted to talk about sex. Sex is really actually a very important topic for me, but I never talk about it in on videos. But I think that the principle of Tao, I thought about Tantra, but I love Tao teaching more. The Tao Te Ching, maybe you know this book, but it's we call it like Tao teaching, and it's to go for deeper orgasms. Like normally in general the man is ejaculating when he comes, but in the Tao you turn it around. Actually the principle is like the man is like on fire, like fire is on, water comes and drops down and it's done. The woman is more like water, so the water is slowly getting warm, slowly getting warm, slowly getting warm, and then cooking and slowly going down. So it's a very different nature, but we give away our energy, and yeah, especially a man, he gives away his energy when he comes. It's just giving, and the woman is more receiving. But what do you receive when you just have sex with someone you don't even know? I think we all need to be more careful with this, because when we are programmed to be very easy with sex, when you see Hollywood movies and stuff, but I think we are all looking for something deeper, on a deeper level, and it's really the making love part. We call it making love, but do we really feel this? Do we really take the time to get to know someone? And I think it's a very important topic for all of us to go look inside our sex lives and to see, is it still alive? How is it alive? What are my needs? What are my desires? And I think many women especially have a deeper desire for deeper connection and deeper experience, and maybe the change has to come from us, that we say, hey, we want to have something deeper. And it's also not to have the goal to come, but just to enjoy the whole process and to make it like a joyful process for a whole evening instead of maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, think about it. And yeah, how satisfied are you about your sex life? How would be your ideal sex life? What are your needs? Think about it. What I want to share, writing a video series from 6 videos about burnout, how to prevent and burnout. And I do research and I really see like I've never had a burnout, I've never had all those stuff, so it's really funny. So I can tell how to prevent it. Because I think I even have sometimes feelings like, oh, I feel guilty, I'm enjoying myself too much, oh, I'm enjoying myself so much, oh, whoo, is it not too much? So I think I can be kind of an expert in how to live your life happy. So yeah, it's really nice that they asked me to make this video series. And what I see is that the most important thing is that you cannot get wisdom out of other people, that you have to get this wisdom out of yourself. So meditation is the #1 thing where you find your own truth and where you can find your answers. So instead of looking outwards and try to find a solution out there, it's like, no, the solution is inside yourself. So you have to look inside and feel, connect, and then you know.